Hey everyone, it's me as Sasuke125 here, back again with a new Let's Play. So, yeah, for this Let's Play, I'm going to be playing Sky Blazer, an underrated Super Nintendo game, or by its, well, the Japanese version of it anyway. Oh yeah, and fun fact, this game was made by Sony before, they became Sony Computer Entertainment and shit. Oh yeah, and obviously the main character Sky, well in the English version, he's obviously inspired by Son Goku. So anyway, we're at the first, boss, quote unquote. You can't really move in this, so yeah, you get defeated by boss and he takes, the priestess chick. So yeah, you're supposed to lose, basically. Anyway, so this old man shows up and helps you out, telling you how to defeat the, Azura, the Azura actually, the dude that took your, well, I wouldn't say girlfriend, but the hostage and shit. Oh yeah, and that, what he's showing you is the password system. Oh yeah, this game uses a password mechanic, which is very common for Super Nintendo games, but then again, this was like a late Super SNES game, and yet it's weird how they're using passwords. But then again, this game's actually pretty short, so that that would make sense. Oh yeah, the green stuff that refills your health. Gems, they're kind of like coins like in Mario. Get 100 of them, you get an extra life. Speaking of which, extra life right there. Oh yeah. And also try to be careful and shit. Anyway, we're at the next stage. Oh yeah, and there's that bar for like your special moves and shit. Also, another thing to know is that when it comes to damage in this game, it's kind of inconsistent. Like, sometimes you take one bit of damage and sometimes you take two or more. So, depending on the enemy and shit, so try to be careful. Alright. Also, this game really has a lot of, mythology themes to it, Chinese mythology and freaking Indian mythology, which is kind of unique for its time. Also, yes, this game has, wall climbing, but it's not, but it's a little tricky. And that's what I mean. 2 of my health got taken, but, you know. And also another thing about this game is that when you die, you don't regain all your health. You usually start off with 4 health points. And don't worry, there's also a lot of extra lives in this game, so if you messed up, it's not the end of the world. This game can be a bit difficult, but it's not like NES hard level that. Oh yeah, these enemies explode and shit. And every time you go into a new room, it acts as a checkpoint, which is. And I got a life, and I just died. Whatever. Right? Also, the enemies tend to drop a lot of stuff like gems, and so it balances out the difficulty. And plus, you can kick projectiles and shit. Anyway, we're at our first boss, which is a genie. But you have to destroy the lamp that the genie's in. And luckily, you can destroy the enemy projectiles with your kick. That was on accident. And careful not to get walled in. The bosses in this game are actually pretty easy if you know what you're doing and stuff like that. And also, like in Mega Man, you get like a new ability each time you beat a boss. I get like this cool dash thing, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, now we're doing a flying stage where you're using a flying machine and shit, and you're punching. Also, when you're doing these types of stages, it's auto-scroller, and you have to hold the jump button to keep flying. Otherwise, you'll fall to your death. So yeah, the music to this game is actually really cool, though. Alright. And luckily, you know, when it comes to, like, the flinching you take, it's like in other NES games, it's not as bad. Alright. And we cleared that stage. Next stage. The stages do get pretty hard later on, so, you know. So yeah, don't underestimate this game. Oh yeah, and also, you can go over here and grind for lives and shit, which is really useful. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that just to refill my, you know, health. There we go. Also, really love the pseudo 3D effect here. Careful of those spikes. Shit. That was close. Oh yeah, and those red things refill like your special move meter, so... or mana, if anything. Oh yeah, this part's tricky because of how the wall climbing system works. Get up there. Grab a little bit of that health. Shit. Alright. That was good. That was close. Again, really love how this character looks like Son Goku. Which is kind of cool. Seriously, Sony should have made like a Dragon Ball game with this. Like, it would be cool if there was a Super Nintendo Dragon Ball Z game that was an action-adventure game. Actually, this game wasn't made by Sony, but it was made by like one of their... I wouldn't say company, but like one of their... It was made by like this one company. I forgot what their name was, but I'm sure someone in the comments, if they see this video, will tell me. But they made like this other game called Punky Skunk. Once again, disappearing and reappearing blocks. Another annoying video game trope. Son of a bitch. Oh. That's gonna take a while. Wish I had really good editing just to speed this. But luckily the blocks reappear pretty quickly as much as they disappear quickly. Alright. Dodge that. There we go. Much better. Careful of this wall crushing segment. And oh yeah, luckily spikes in this game don't kill you instantly, but getting crushed will do that. And there we go. Made it up there. Now we're at the boss battle, which is this rolling enemy that he rolls and then will fire something, and you have like this window of opportunity to kick them in the eye and shit, or punch them. Oh yeah, and if you have enough mana, you can probably use the dash move to avoid the guy's attack, like that, for example. But try to at least save some of it for the later phases. So, or when they're like, when the boss gets pretty big, you can just duck. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna screw up a few times in this playthrough, but whatever. Funny, I got hit, but yet I still managed to land a blow and not die at the same time. Thought I would do a sonic boom, and then you get this like healing item ability, which is useful and shit. So anyway, this dude is all like, you know, you've already cleared the island and shit. Are you ready to go out and fly to the next area? And you're like, okay. So anyway, this is like sort of a bonus game kind of, where you can collect a bunch of gems and shit for extra lives and shit. But hey, you know, you can already grind for lives throughout this most of the game anyway, but this is pretty nice and helpful and shit. Also, really nice 3D effect there. Pseudo 3D. Oh yeah, and also if you die in this stage, it's like, it's not a big deal. You'll still make it to the other, you know, part of the map, so, you know. But try not to get hit though, but if you want to get more extra lives, also the guy gives you, you know, extra bit of health and shit, you know, each time you get far enough in the game. Anyway, here's the, I guess, last stage for the video. So, here we go. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Ah, there we go. Oh, well, just thought I would show you what the health thing does, and yes, it restores health, obviously. Most of it. It's really useful, especially in the later stages. Forget it. Yeah, I should have not have used that right there. Careful of those wolf enemies, they can really take a good chunk of your health. Okay. That was an accidental strategy I found. of course, there's like this segment where you have to avoid getting crushed to death and shit. Careful, try to get out of there as quickly, but not too quickly where you accidentally kill yourself and shit. Okay, this one usually you would use like the dash move, but you can still do this a different way, like that. Okay, next part. Alright, just keep your head down and move out of the way. Alright. So yeah, I don't have mana for this part, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult. So yeah, you just have to kick this guy's eyes and head. Well, the head inside the head anyway. It's like fighting a wall. Literally fighting the wall itself. Also, if the thing crushes you, you're dead, obviously, like I said before. Alright. Plus, this guy's patterns get a lot more faster, so be careful. Alright. Now all that's left is his head. I'm doing this without mana, so this is a lot more difficult. And just like that, we took care of the boss. Once you get his pattern down, or patterns down, depending RNG, pretty easy. And plus, now you get this one ability where you can fire 8, from all 8 directions and shit. Anyway, that's about it for now. I'll be signing off. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.